Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more WarFrame action, and today we're going to have a look at Saryn, the toxin-based, or in this case toxin, corrosive, and viral-based WarFrame, who did receive a bit of a rework with the most recent patch, being I think it's 22.20.0 I think it was. So yeah, like I'm not the best authority on Saryn, since until 5 minutes ago I figured out how to play her, sort of, maybe, I don't know. She's always been a high IQ Warframe to me, like someone that I couldn't figure out for the life of me, but now with the most recent update, she seems to be a bit easier to understand, and I feel like on a budget build, which I do have because I didn't put any formula into it whatsoever, she can be really strong. So let's have a look at the build that I'm going with. It's a little bit different to the kinds of builds that I've seen from other players so far, mostly because I'm playing her more probably as a bit of a rage tank. So some things that everyone else seems to be using is Stretch, Vitality, Streamline, Regenerative Mold, Overextend, and Prime Continuity. That seems to be the same with everyone else. I'm not sure what aura they're using. I didn't check. They might be using Rejuvenation. I'm not 100% sure, but I am using Rejuvenation. I'm also using Hunter Adrenaline, which is essentially Rage, and Blind Rage, mostly just to keep the stats like this. And yeah, it's mostly to keep my power strength at least as close to 100% as possible, which I think seems to be the idea behind some of the other Saryn builds that I have come across. And of course Arcane Energize and Guardian, that just goes without saying. So yeah, I thought the idea with Saryn having 300 energy was to also use Prime Flow in order to get an energy pool of like 800 and something, which is the highest that you can get, tied with Volt I think, but that doesn't seem to be the case with most Saryn builds, so okay, I guess not. This is a budget build. As you notice, it's a one-former build, and for me anyway, I am relying entirely on my lens to make this build extremely, like, ludicrously powerful. So the idea is to infect someone, and then pop it. And notice in the bottom right-hand corner, just with one lens bomb, because it is an AoE, it immediately pops the spore that I landed on the one guy, who I don't even remember who I landed on, so that's why I'm using the lens, just to get that AoE damage, because then I don't even have to worry about who I'm shooting at. And that immediately jumps from 1 infected to 16, I think it was, or 18 infected, which of course I do have 20 people in this simulacrum. Oh, whoops. In this simulacrum thing, but as you see here, like, it then just becomes a case of running away from rockets and such so that you don't get killed. And that's literally it. I kill 20 level 100 bombards pretty damn quickly. Let's do 20 level 100 and however high I can get up to, which is 125. Heavy gunners. I choose heavy gunners just so that just to reduce the chance of me getting insta-killed immediately. And it's the same idea, just shoot a lens bomb, and I already have 13 infected, which will rise quite rapidly. In fact, if I do that, that becomes even more infected. So I think the idea is when you pop a spore, you get even more spores on all the other enemies, so that basically just means shoot them with the lens even more and they die even faster. So, you know, that's kind of neat. And if I do end up finding myself sort of bleeding out, I can always just press 2 to get regenerative mold to happen, so that I am constantly regenerating health, and that's really good. It means that having Rage or Hunter Adrenaline is really effective on Saryn. Even if I'm just staying back, I don't really have to worry about it. So yeah, that's kind of really dope. Oh, except I died here. Whoops! Here I have 20 infected, so that's actually like the gold standard for getting as many people infected as you can. And then I kind of just sit back. Now apparently Pablo is going to be making some changes to Saryn, so we'll see what changes they are. There'll probably be some nerfs because, as you can see, she seems really strong. Like, ludicrously strong. Like, press one button and you pretty much win. That kind of strong. So it might be degenerative. But we'll see. But for the time being, and if the changes don't... If the nerfs aren't too hard, then I guess you don't even need to put 3 former into Saryn. You can actually get by with just none. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!